everybody, and welcome to Whiskey at Work.
This is another one of your bad ideas.
This is a bad idea because I'm drinking what you paid for. Hey,
I
everybody.
wasn't singing.
It is Mark and Rob on a beautiful, where are we? We're in July, right? We're July 20 something.
29th.
29th? When's your birthday?
This comes out on the 29th. So
Is it your 29th? Is it the 29th or 30th?
Mine's the 30th.
The 30th. You're
Technically,
Saturday.
by the time this comes out, my birthday will be tomorrow.
Yeah, you've got, and it's on a Saturday too, so you've got a whole weekend. You got plans? You guys gonna go do
No.
anything? Really? Because we're too old. That's what it
'Cause
is.
I'm not 25 anymore.
Right, you reach the age that we reach, which nobody needs to, you can guess in the comments.
Just ask my lawyer.
But why is that? Why don't we do it anymore? It's still a birthday. It's no different from when you were 22 to now.
I celebrate every day, Mark.
I know. I know. But why do we quit? Why do we give up on it? Why don't we
quit.
still?
I keep going.
You just said you're not doing anything though.
Well, I'm not doing anything special.
Okay.
I mean, any more special
Like-
than yesterday or tomorrow. Well,
That's
tomorrow is
sad,
my
Rob.
birthday.
That makes me sad.
Well,
I feel,
usually, I think generally at this age, you just kind of, it's the big ones, it's the 50, the 60, the 40,
I wish you wouldn't have started at 50 because now people can really narrow it down. You should have started like at 40 and 50 and 60. So we had a much wider range.
People think that
for
you
people to
might be
guess.
40?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Well, I know people are stupid, but they're not that dumb.
Well, I'm celebrating with Rob today because he brought in the Old Forester Birthday Bourbon.
Yeah.
I've only read about this. I've only seen it in the wild on a nature
where
documentary.
were you when Gabe had his birthday? His birthday was on Whiskey Fest, and he invited us up to have a little taste.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't get invited to that.
Oh, I must be his favorite.
Oh my God. Well,
I
that's
don't know. You
probably
even
not,
had a hotel room. I don't know where you were at.
No, that's probably not far off. This is kind of cool though. I'm really kind of honored that you're going to sit here and share this bottle with me. I mean, you are because I poured some. You can't take it back now.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Just keep going. We'll see. I had I've had it twice. I had it once with them at Whiskey Fest, and then I had another taste of it at the Public House in Spearfish with Justin.
So where did you get this bottle from then? Because these are hard to find and they can be super expensive.
It was both. It was one of the allocated bourbons that Timmons had. Luckily or unluckily, my name was picked first out of the hat at Timmons and out in the valley, and a lot of people were clamoring for Pappy or whatever, and I've never been super impressed with that. But I've never had a bad Old Forester product. Let's put it that way.
You like all of them, don't you?
I haven't found one that I don't like.
Right.
Their regular Old Forester is okay, but any of their dated products, they're 1910, 1920,
just super delicious.
Prohibition style. They've all just treated me well.
Well, and I had to dig into this a little bit because I didn't know a lot about Old Forester. I don't know if I've ever had it, honestly. I know you've talked about it a lot. Nice thing is you can buy it almost anywhere. It's not the birthday bourbon,
No.
but just any of the Old Forester lineup you can find anywhere. This you paid about $160 for.
Yeah, something like
Secondary market can go for
that. $1,300
easily.
So that just shows everybody what I think you're worth, Mark.
Man, I've never heard those words come out of Rob's mouth before. That might be the first and last time they do.
I
But
started
it is
early.
It's amazing. What's interesting about Old Forester, this has been on the market. This has been on the market continuously for longer than any other bourbon, which is surprising.
They must have had a medicinal permit to get through Prohibition.
During Prohibition, yes, they were one of the few distilleries that were allowed to make it because of medicine, which we still consider it to be medicine, I suppose. It was the first bourbon that was exclusively sold in sealed bottles, too.
No kidding.
Which I thought...
Is that the medicine thing?
Well, before that, though, so what? The bottles were just like a light wrap across the top or a ribbon?
Well, they probably didn't have heat shrinking plastic
No, probably not. But
or wax. I suppose they could have done it in wax.
yeah, what did they jam in there then to seal it up? Just those things. Some
cork?
cloth, a cork maybe. I get it. And of course, it's part of the Brown and Foreman company. Brown Foreman, Brown and Foreman company, which
There's a cease and desist letter from them.
which is also, of course, the makers of Jack Daniels, and
Woodford.
Woodford. Yep, there's another in their product lineup.
Woodford, ironically enough, was the first bottle of allocated stuff that I got.
And you didn't like it.
And Gabe gave it a scathing
boy,
review.
did he hate it.
The chocolate malted rye.
And that was a $130 bottle of bourbon too, wasn't it?
$60.
Right up there?
Yeah, and it was not pleasant.
No, you gave me one little taste of it, and it wasn't.
I tried to go
wasn't
back
great.
and try it again here not too long ago, and I can get
Still
through
couldn't
it.
do it?
I can get through it, but
You're going to something better after?
You're going to want to have something kind of good first, and then loosen your palate up a little.
This bottle is the 2021 Birthday Bourbon. So it came out at 104 proof.
Yep.
And is made up of just 119 barrels.
Barreled in 2009.
Right.
12 years old.
So every year they do this on the birthday of George Garvin Brown, right?
September 2nd, it's my sister's birthday.
So
happy birthday, Steph.
The 2022 should be coming out then if you want to try to find a bottle. But why are we talking so much?
I don't know. Because
and
that's
not
what
tasting
you do.
it. Did you try it yet? Have you tried it yet?
Oh yeah, I've been
Have
drinking
you?
while
Well,
you've
here,
been,
happy
while you've
birthday.
been talking.
Is it good?
It is good.
Should I put some water in it first? Should I try it like this first?
It's your whiskey. You do what you want.
Oh boy, that's
It's got a little bite, but it's got a great oily taste, oily mouthfeel. Super flavorful.
It's
long lingering.
Yeah. I mean, it's what you would expect from a good bourbon, right?
We always not proclaim to be experts, but if this was cheaper, I'd drink this a lot more.
Boy,
And more available, because that isn't happening. But
it's just full of everything you want when it's on your tongue, and then when you swallow it, and the flavors. It's just. I don't want to just say the word it's solid, because obviously it's much better than that. But boy, it's just exactly what it should be.
my one complaint: for $160, make it so that the people that can afford this whiskey can read this bloody card.
Well, Rob, you've had a birthday in which you are much older, and this is what happens to us when this happens. But that is a tiny little card on there.
It's like 4-point type.
to try to get all of the details. We'll have Russ enhance it for us.
Let's just write this book on a 1.5-inch square piece of paper.
But again, this is a bourbon that it's not easy to get. It only comes out once a year. You can find it on a secondary market for over $1,000. If you know somebody that can get their hands on it and can sell it to you at cost or for a little bit of a markup,
I highly recommend this. If you find it down at your local watering hole and the pours are $20 a whack, it's worth trying.
it still is. Oh, I would easily.
I bet they're more than that.
Yeah, I would pay $25 for a pour of that.
It's good.
All right.
There's no getting around it.
So since your birthday's coming up on Saturday,
Yeah.
Russ and I have a little something that we wanted to share with you. Okay. Russ is going to go grab that really quick. Now keep in mind, it is a little something. Okay. Because
why you keep stressing a little?
I don't know, because when it comes out, you're going to be like, oh. That's kind of what's going to happen. So do you feel any different while Russ is grabbing?
I feel better now that I had this drink.
Really?
Not sure how long it's going to last. That's the sad part.
So what was your I
promised a couple of people.
What was your favorite? God, it's even more pathetic when he lit the candle and the flame went out.
There you go, buddy.
It's like, and it's
go.
a jelly-filled donut.
It's a
like you don't know
jelly-filled
me at all
donut.
and don't understand that I don't like jelly.
We don't. This was the last one in the box from this morning, and
There
I
was
remembered.
donuts here this morning?
And I remembered. Oh God, it's we're gonna film this
Jesus.
thing for Rob's birthday. I better tuck one away, and then I forgot. And then when I went back, that was all that was left.
Oh,
So so happy birthday, Rob, on a jelly-filled donut that you don't really enjoy. I suppose that's kind of
There you
been
go, buddy.
that's kind of the way my life looks like it's going right now.
yeah, that's kind of been our friendship for 6 years.
Quick flame out, and down we go.
Anyway, happy birthday, Rob.
Well, thanks, buddy.
You're welcome.
I could say the same to you, but since I brought the bourbon, but
Yeah, you're
I guess
the
we didn't
one
do
that.
anything for your birthday.
No, we didn't, because I always take my birthday off. I
yeah.
never come to work on my birthday because I don't want anything special made of it. Not that anybody would, but it's just not my thing. So anyway, birthday bourbon, Old Forester. If you can buy a pour or you can find a bottle, do not
I
hesitate.
suppose I got to remember who I promised I'd share this with.
Ooh, did you say that to a lot of people?
No, I can
Okay.
remember a couple though.
Well,
Yeah.
that's on you, buddy.
I know.
All right. Anyway,
I'm sure they'll remind me as soon as this comes out.
as soon as they see, oh, by the way, Rob, remember that night you were half in the
Yeah,
bag? You
no,
had
I
this
did-
bottle of thing?
I don't
No?
think I did that. I
All
did
right.
run into Mitch on the way out when I bought it. So he was there.
So he's going to pour a glass about this full, put a bunch of ice on it, take 2 drinks of it.
No, Mitch won't be pouring anything. Mitch will be getting what I give him.
All right, thanks so much for hanging out with us here on this edition of Whiskey at Work, and happy birthday to Rob.